Hi everyone, how are you? I hope all are doing good. Welcome back to Murahari Maths online classes. Today I would like to explain determinants problems. Okay, now explain question number 1. If A is equal to 5A minus B 3 2 and A into adjoint A into adjoint A is equal to A into A transpose, then we have to find 5A plus B. Okay, so what is given? Matrix A given. So one as well as one condition is given, A into adjoint A equal to A into transpose of A. Okay, by using left cancellation law, A get cancelled. Adjoint of A is equal to transpose of A. So what is A given? So adjoint of A is equal to transpose of A. So what is given? A given. So A is equal to 5A minus B 3 2. Then we have to find adjoint A. So adjoint A is equal, so 2 plus B minus 3 minus plus 5A. So we have one formula. If A is equal to A, B, C, D, then adjoint of A is equal to D minus B minus CA. Okay. We interchange principal diagonal elements as well as 1 minus 1 multiply with other diagonal. So in this matrix A, what is the principal diagonal elements? 5A and 2. So first we should interchange principal diagonal elements 2, 5A, and other diagonals multiply with minus 1. That is called adjoint of A. Adjoint of A. Okay. So this is, let us take equation 1. Therefore, adjoint of A is equal to transpose of A. Adjoint of A, we have got 2B minus 3, 5A equal transpose of A. So what is A given? 5A minus B 3 2 transpose. It will going to be, so transpose of this matrix is 5A 3 minus B 2. So let us observe these two matrices are equal matrices. Therefore, 5A is equal, where 5A equal to corresponding elements are equal. Therefore, equating corresponding elements, 5A is equal to 2 and B is equal to 3. So what is required? Required is 5A plus B. 5A plus B, we have to find. 5A value we have got 2, B value 3, answer is 5. So what is answer? 5 answer. So this is the most important direct formula. If A is equal to A, B, C, D, then adjoint of A is equal to D minus B minus CA. Okay, in these 2 points, first point, so we should interchange principal diagonal elements. Second point is minus 1 multiplying other diagonal. Okay, now I am going to explain question number 2. If f of theta is equal cos theta 1 0 1 2 cos theta 1 0 1 2 cos theta. Then the range of f of theta. Okay. So what is given? F of theta value. The data of 3 by 3 matrix is given. So let us do simplify. This is plus minus plus. So cos theta into the cos theta present in first row, first column. So after deleting first row, first column, data of remaining elements 4 cos square theta minus 1. So minus 1 into this one present in first row and second column. The data of remaining elements 2 cos theta minus 0 into 1 0 plus 0 into anything is 0. It will going to be 4 cos cube theta minus cos theta minus 2 cos theta. It will going to be 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. Minus cos theta minus cos theta, it will be minus 3 cos theta is nothing but cos 3 theta formula. Therefore, f of theta equal to cos 3 theta. Okay, we have cos function lies between minus 1 to plus 1. Cos function. Cos 3 theta also minus 1 to plus 1 lies between. Therefore, minus 1 less than or equal to cos 3 theta value f of theta less than or equal to 1. Therefore, f of theta range belongs to minus 1 to plus 1. Closed interval minus 1 to plus 1. This is answer. Okay. Now I am going to explain question number 3. If A is equal to 1 2 2 2 1 minus 2 A 2 B, okay, is a matrix satisfying the equation A into A transpose equal to 9i, where I 3 by 3 matrix. Then find out the ordered pair AB. Okay. So what is given? A into A transpose equal to 9i given. A into transpose of A is equal to 9 into I. But what is A? So A value 1 2 2 2 1 minus 2 A 2 B into transpose of A 1 2 2 2 1 minus 2 A 2 B whole transpose equal to 9 into unit matrix, right? 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Okay, it will going to be 1 2 2 2 1 minus 2 A 2 B. But our target is AB values. The transpose of this matrix, it will be first column will be first row 1 2 A 2 1 second row, second column will be second row, third column will be third row. So 9 multiply with every element of this matrix 9 0 0 0 9 0 0 0 9. Okay. Now, but our target is AB values, where A present in first row and third column. First row, third column A 1 3 is equal to in on right side first row third column element is 0 0. Next, so let us take second equation. Second row multiply with third column A23 is equal to second row multiply with the third column, it will be 0. Okay, so A13. So let us take two equations, A13. First row multiply with the third column, it will going to be A plus 4 plus 2B is equal to 0. A23, first second row multiply with the third column, it will be 2A plus 2 minus 2B is equal to 0. Okay, that's enough, two equations. So, right, A plus 4 minus 2B equal plus 2B is equal to 0. By using elimination method, we have to find AB values. So let us do adding. 2B get cancelled. 3A plus 6 is equal to 0. 3A is equal to minus 6. Therefore, A is equal to minus 2. Okay, if A is equal to minus 2, then we have to find B value. So let us take equation 1. This is A plus 4 plus 2B is equal to 0 from equation 1. So A value minus 2 plus 4 plus 2B is equal to 0. Therefore, 2B equal to minus 2, B is equal to minus 1. Therefore, what is required? AB values. So A value minus 2 and B value minus 1. So minus 2 minus 1 correct answer. Okay. So don't multiply each and every element. So A13, A23, that's enough. Next, I am going to explain question number 4. If A is an involuntary matrix given by A is equal to 0, 1, minus 1, 4, minus 3, 4, 3, minus 3, 4, then the inverse of A by 2. Okay. So now explain the solution. If A is involuntary matrix, what is the definition of involuntary matrix? A square is equal to I. A square is equal to I, or A is equal to A inverse. A square is equal to I. This is the definition. So we should multiply A inverse on both sides. A inverse into A square is equal to A inverse into I. A inverse into I, it will be I. IA is equal to A inverse into I. I into unit matrix into A. It will be A is equal to A inverse. So A square is equal to I. It means A is equal to A inverse. But our target is the inverse of A by 2. The inverse of A by 2. The inverse of A by 2 is A by 2 whole inverse. It will going to be, so 1 by 2 inverse into A inverse. 1 by 2 inverse is nothing but 2. 2A inverse. 2, but A inverse value, A inverse value from statement what is given? A inverse is equal to A given. A inverse is equal to A. Is nothing but A is involuntary matrix. 2 times of what is A given? 0, 1, minus 1, 4, minus 3, 4, 3, minus 3, 4. It will going to be, so 2 multiplying every element of this matrix. 0, 2, minus 2, 8, minus 6, 8, 2, 3 is 6, minus 6, 2, 4 is 8. So this is the answer. Okay. Now I am going to explain question number 5. Let A is equal to 1 minus 1 1, 2 1 minus 3, 1 1 1, and B is equal 10B is equal to given 4 2 2 minus 5 0 alpha 1 minus 2 3. Okay. If B is inverse of A, B is inverse of A, then we have to find alpha value. Okay. So what is given? AB matrices are given. A and 10B is given. B is the where B is the inverse of A. Therefore, AB is equal to I. AB is equal to I. So what is A given? 1 minus 1 1, 2 1 minus 3, 1 1 1, where B 10B is equal to given matrix. B is equal. So divide 10 on both sides. 4 by 10, 2 by 10, 2 by 10. Okay. Since 10B is equal to 4 2 2 minus 5 0 alpha 1 minus 2 3. Therefore, B is equal to divide 10 on both sides. So 1 by 10 times of this matrix. 1 by 10 times means, so 1 by 10 multiplying every element of this matrix. 4 by 10, 2 by 10, 2 by 10, minus 5 by 10, 0, alpha by 10, 1 by 10, minus 2 by 10, 3 by 10. Okay. So this is minus 5 by 10, 0, alpha by 10, 1 by 10, minus 2 by 10, 3 by 10, equal to unit matrix, right? 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Okay. Now it will going to be, so our target is only alpha. So where alpha present in first row and third column. So we should multiply first row and third column. That's enough. One A13 is equal, in this A13 value 0. So now we should multiply first row and third column. 1 into 2 by 10 plus minus 1 into alpha by 10 plus this is 1 into 3 by 10 equal to 0. So let us do LCM 10. 2 minus alpha plus 3 by 10 is equal to 0. Therefore, 5 minus alpha is equal to 0. Alpha we have got 5. So what is the answer? 5. Okay. Thank you for watching. Remaining problems I will explain on coming class.